Am I ever gonna stop talking about the price of tickets until they come down? Absolutely fucking not. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I'm Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about everyone's favourite thing in the world, ticket prices. Damn right, we're talking about WWE ticket price. In particular, we're going to do a deep dive into the new Road to the Royal Rumble, UK tour that WWE is doing, set to be next January, and I'm intrigued by this. I have some thoughts in a little bit of research that I've done. But before we dive into this, please subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below. I'll try to reply to every single one of them as we dive into this. Starting with the fact that tickets have gone on sale today. If you want to get tickets for one of these shows, I think they're doing Cardiff, Nottingham, London, Scotland. They might not be doing Cardiff. We'll see in a minute when we look at it on Ticketmaster. But those shows have gone on sale. One of them is a SmackDown. You've got some house shows in there as well. And we're going to be talking about the prices of them. And the reason I'm choosing to do this again is because I have the context to do so. So if you are a follower of the channel or you've seen my videos before, you might know that I did a very similar video to this one for the Clash in Paris tour, which happened in like August time, right before Clash in Paris last year. And I'm going to insert some of the clips into this video of me talking about prices then, and we're going to do a comparison with the prices now, because I've had a sneak peek, and I tell you now, it is not good. But I'm going to give you some overall context. So here is me, very quickly, talking about the prices for a show in Manchester for the Clash in Paris tour. Okay, so there's the ring. For some reason, they haven't got any of these other... Maybe that's just not what they're expecting. Yeah, so cheapest you're looking at for here is 104. I think are the cheapest seats that are currently on sale. Looks like you're getting £104. Are they not? For some reason they haven't released these other sections, which seems a bit weird. Yeah, you're looking at 434 for there. Jesus, that's a lot. That is spenny for a house show. Okay, so you've got the context there. You've got the rough prices and the areas that we were looking at with that tour. We're going to do a similar thing here. Granted, a few asterisks I've got to add in. This is not in Manchester. I don't know how much the prices differ for these different areas. Obviously, London's going to be more expensive, but I don't know if, like, Nottingham, for instance, is way more than Manchester. I don't think it is, but we're going to be taking a close look at the Nottingham one because that is the one that is closest to myself. And there are, I think, fewer dates for this tour than there were for the Clash in Paris tour, but I'm not 100%. I haven't looked at the post for the Clash in Paris tour since I probably did that video and didn't get tickets because they were way too expensive. So let's just sort my screen out and we'll go straight to Ticketmaster and have a look at these bad boys. Okay, so we are doing it. We are taking a look at these tickets. So as you can see, currently 3 dates showing on Ticketmaster. You've got Nottingham, London and Newcastle. That's the one I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention Newcastle, sorry, North Wrestling. So we're going to take a look at these January the 18th show in Nottingham, which is WWE Live Road to the Royal Rumble, and this is a house show. This is not Friday Night SmackDown, as you can see right there at London. This is a house show. So let's take a look. Let's see what we get as it loads. How's everyone doing today? Let me know in the comments whilst this loads. Here we are. We have the full sections, and these are the prices we are looking at. So your cheapest option, people, is £140 and 25p. That is your cheapest one, and that is in this section here is where you're looking at the cheapest one. Yeah, that's quite pricey. That's quite pricey for a sort of nosebleed seat, I guess. Should we see which seats are actually available here? So you're a few rows from the back, and that is where, you know, you're looking at the 142 140. Why do I keep saying that? 140 and 25p seats. These, I believe, are probably about the same amount. Fuck me, people. 20 quid? That can't be right. To sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To sit 9 rows in front is a nearly 20 quid increase. Something seems off there. Something doesn't seem right. How on earth do I navigate Ticketmaster and go back to the map? So yeah, they're your cheapest seats. If we look at these, you're looking at 172 quid. My God. They're 200 quid. So you have to get like second row to the back of these floor seats. And you're looking at £172 for those. Again, I think this just sort of shows, like if I compare this to the video that I did, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what ringside seats were for that video, but I'll put it across my face. I'm sure these have gone up. I don't know what orc means, like for these, like orb and orc, but again, 345 quid. 345 quid. These are all your VIP ones. The WWE, I don't know what you get with that. The premium fan package. I'd be intrigued to know, like, how much you'll... That can't be right. I think I've just added these to my basket, people. Go away. Go away. Nope, that is just 678 quid. If you want to sit here, ringside. These options, 370. Why is that? I suppose because you'll buy the entranceway. I was like, why is that so expensive to sit by the entrance? What's this red one? Oh, it's a resale. I want some scalpers, people. These only went on sale today, and it's already being resold. And you're looking at near enough 300 quid for that one, and that's being resold. You've got quite a few up here. Let me zoom out a minute so we can have a good look at sort of the cheapest ones again. So you can, 172 is the cheapest in that area, 371, 371, 143, 161, 120. That one didn't come up on the lowest price one. Give me the lowest price. Oh, is it this one by any chance? Yeah, it's that one. If you just want to go, it's that 120. There's 127. So these seats might not be horrendous. They're still pretty pricey, but you're looking at, you know, quite a bit of money for them. So we've sort of gone all the way around the arena. It's 170. Jesus Christ alive. So yeah, you're probably sick of hearing me bitch and moan about these tickets, but again, I just think they are so insanely pricey. You look at all these ringside areas. Who can afford to do that? You know, I am a man who does not have children. I am just a man with a partner. And even still, if we were looking at to go for a house show for WWE, we wouldn't be doing that for that price. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is extortionate. And I tell you this, people, I have checked my old video, as you've seen before, to double check that I am not incorrect. The tickets, some of these tickets, man, the price looks like they've gone up so much. Like, there are some on this Manchester show that I was looking at previously that were like 104 quid. So you're looking at like £20 increase, maybe more for some of these shows. It's just completely pricing out everyone who wants to go. And I'll tell you something that I think is very, very telling. When we first looked on the WWE live thing on Ticketmaster, the page, none of them, considering they've been on sale now for probably about 6 hours, and considering there aren't that many shows, not a single one had limited availability or low availability. You look at other shows that have even gone on sale today, you know, like Westlife, for instance. Westlife have had to add new dates for the demand, and they're showing as limited availability. WWE are not showing that. And I think this is a price issue. I think there is not enough people willing to pay these prices to go to these shows, and I think it is, in the long run, they might have seen that massive bump in record profits, but in the long run, this is definitely going to harm them, because you can't take families to this anymore. You know, WWE prides itself kind of on being a family orientated show, and you can't go. Like, even if you sat in the top nosebleeds and you are a family of 3, you're looking at 330 quid, maybe more, to just go in the top section. Who has that? Now, granted, Klarna's a thing. I know Klarna's a thing. I've used it to pay for tickets before, but that shouldn't give companies the excuse to charge the amount that they are charging. Now, I know as well, this is not just confined to WWE. This is entertainment as a whole, tickets as a whole, but at the same time, I focus on wrestling, and I've got to call out bullshit when I see it, and this is calling out bullshit when I see it in the wrestling sphere, because tickets are just too expensive. They are way too expensive for a house show. Like, this isn't even a Raw. I haven't checked to see what the London one is. We just looked at the Nottingham one. You know what? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Should we see what the London one looks like for the SmackDown? It was a SmackDown, sorry. At the OVO Arena in Wembley. I think that's where... Is that where Rev Pro's running? I think it is. I mean, this one looks like... Gee, this one's even worse, people. This one's worse because currently the lowest price ticket you can get is in the £200 range. So maybe they've just all sold out all the cheap ones. I'm not sure. But holy shit, that's a lot of money. And yeah, it's still not showing limited availability, which is... I'd be concerned. If your product is as hot as you believe it to be, and your product has to be hot to charge these prices, they should be selling out like no one's business. But they're not. And I think that is a very interesting point, and I think this is going to be a slippery slope for WWE as they realise they can't charge UFC prices for WWE fans because families can't go. You can't even go on like a stag night because it feels too expensive to do for a stag night. So yeah, I think watch this space because you're going to see ticket prices eventually come down. I feel like we're going to have one more UK tour where they're going to like be mega expensive, and then I think they're going to start to come down because I think WWE are going to realise diminishing returns. They are not selling out these buildings. They are not selling out places in the UK when there are other wrestling products out there that you can get cheaper tickets to. And I'm not just talking about AEW or anything like that. I'm talking about independent wrestling where you can get amazing seats at an amazing show for about 30 quid, 30, 40 quid. Like, I get they have the big spectacle of WWE, but at the same time, would I rather take my family of 3 to see WWE for 320 quid or for maybe 100 quid to go check out, I don't know, Infinite Pro Wrestling or something like that, Slam Masters Pro Wrestling, North Wrestling, a promotion that is, you know, a lot smaller? Those are the questions that I think WWE are going to have to face in the near future. And I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think the bubble is about to burst? Let me know and I'll try to reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support and have a nice day.